Okay, so this is documentation, or maybe a how-to on how to replace the original Death Star trash compactor foam. So here's the foam. You can see it's deteriorated over the last 30 years. Here's a sample of what it should look like, pretty much new. I've got that on my phone, kind of as a reference. So here's the Death Star Playset. I guess it's over 30 years old. The trash compactor. So all this foam here was supposed to go into here and simulate the Death Star compactor scene in the movie. So as you can see, after 30 years, the foam is really deteriorating. I don't know if the camera's picking this up. I think it is. You can see these little dots on the paper there. That's the foam is kind of crumbling. It's still spongy, you can see, but it's not like it was. And you certainly, after restoring all the action figures, I've got another video I'm putting up on how to restore action figures. I've even used the restoration technique on the Death Star itself. You can see how it's all shiny now. I don't just use dish soap. I actually use professional car detailing chemicals, if you can believe that. They're really gentle on the surfaces. You can see everything's nice and shiny. But anyway, after you get finished conditioning, reintroducing plasticizers and things to your action figures and your play sets, you don't want crumbly, nasty, potentially moldy foam, screwing up the nice finish on your shiny vintage toys. So we're gonna do. I've gone out. I guess you can buy repro foam. I found an alternative. I went to the dollar store and bought these two sponges, and then at work or at my office I've got thousands of these foam packing things for computer components, laptops, things like that. So basically what Kenner did 30 years ago, Kenner, the manufacturer, what they did was they packed in 20 pieces of yellow, 20 pieces of black, and 20 pieces of blue. You can see this is barely even blue anymore. And yeah, so I think I can cut 20 pieces of yellow out of this sponge, 20 pieces of blue out of this sponge. I don't know if you can see these sponges. I'll have to cut the scrub pad off the front. I'll use my scissors. I've got a razor as well if I get into trouble with the scissors. And I certainly can cut 20 pieces of black out of this. So I'll be taking photos as I go along. But I think this is going to work out just fine. I got my trusty assistant here. You gonna help Daddy?
Help Daddy.
All right. Good job. All right. Ready to go? Are you ready to rock and roll?
You ready to roll, Daddy?
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it, Daddy. Something.
Okay. So we're gonna cut the foam backing off the sponge here. Now this razor is really effective. I already did this one. You can see it came right off. You just got to do a little bit of sawing. What? Oh, okay. Just careful, buddy. Don't rip it up. All right. So yeah, it's actually not hard at all. I thought it was going to be a little more resistant, a little tougher, but it actually came apart real quick. I just try to apply tension with my my thumb up here while I'm cutting. It comes away pretty fast. I try to keep the blade nice and close to the scrub pad. I kind of angle it up.
Daddy.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. You're stuffing it in the trash compactor already. Wow, it's not even.
Stuffing the trash.
Yeah, you sure did. All right. So anyway, I think you get the idea. And this just comes all the way. You just. I just go all the way around, and then I go all the way around again, and I bring the blade deeper and deeper. Until I cut all the way to the middle. I go all the way around like this, and then it gets me about halfway through here, and then I'll cut again. It just gets easier and easier. So anyway, you get the point. Okay, so we've got this freed up now. So what I'm going to do, you see how the pieces are all sort of triangles. Some of them are flattened out, but here's a good example of deterioration. Look at this. It's completely been flattened. I don't know if it's in focus here. Anyway, so yeah, the pieces are not that large. I imagine they probably have shrunk over the years. What's that? Yeah, alright. So, I imagine they shrunk over the years. That's why I'm using my smartphone. I've got a picture on my smartphone on the screen. I can turn it on later as a reference. But, so, it looks like I can just cut. I'll put this back here. I can just cut kind of like bars out of this.
Bars, Daddy?
Yep, bars. Out of this sponge here. And then just cut a bunch of diagonal lines, like so, like this.
Thank you, Daddy.
And then just kind of refine it. You can see that where I chopped away the scrub pad earlier. It's kind of rough there. So we'll just refine that. And there we go. This is kind of rounded because the sponge had like a design, so I'll cut that. Yeah. I can touch this up a little bit. I'll go. This is my first one actually. This is my very first cut, but I'll be going a lot faster in the next few seconds when I turn the. What's that? Huh? Did you already throw the foam away into the milk crate? That doesn't go there. No, buddy. Because I'm working with this, man. Hey. I don't come over to where you work and take all your toys and out of the toy bin and throw them in the toilet, do I? Huh? Did I put your toys in the toilet? So don't come over to my job. Throw my toys in the milk crate. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, we're moving right along here. I've got 20 pieces of yellow already cut out. And here I'm working on the blue. This is coming along nicely. I'm making the large cuts first, and then just trimming them as I go along to get the kind of match with the odd shapes that I'm finding here in the pile of originals. One thing I need to point out right off the bat here, I'm only barely midway through, but what I've done here, you can't tell on camera, but I can tell by feeling them. These are still wet. But what I've done is, see, these are sponges from the dollar store. This is $1 for both of these sponges, total, like $1 for total for both. What people need to remember, just keep in mind, is that these sponges, when you buy them from a store, any sponges, they're treated with, they're sort of pre-soaped. I don't know a better word. If you smell it, if you take it and just smell it, you can smell kind of a soap in there. All sponges seem to be treated this way. So what I did was, when I was done cutting these, maybe it would have been smarter to do it beforehand, but I did it afterward. I think it's actually better afterward. When you're done cutting them, you put them under water and you just crush them with your fist. You kind of mash them into a ball and crush them. The reason why I think it's better to do after you're cutting rather than before, when you have a big block, is it's easier for the water to seep into there. And it's also easier for them to dry. I literally soaked these about 5 minutes ago, and they're already almost dry. They're just about ready to go, like right into the trash compactor. So I'll keep going, and I'll take some more photos when I'm done. All right, back to work. Okay, and we're done. All 3 sets of 20 have been cut, and these are just about dry. These are the first ones that I soaked. These are still pretty wet. These were not from a sponge. These were actually from this packaging, whatever you call it, packaging material from a computer component. So they didn't need to really be washed. Another thing is, these things are really staticky until you wash them. That's another benefit to washing these sponge pieces. They, I don't know if I can show how they just kind of stick to you. It's annoying. It's really, really annoying, actually. So when you wash these, it takes the static out. It's great. So now you can just handle them like normal. I'm gonna let my kid play with this eventually, and I don't want it sticking to his fingers and all over the house. So yeah, these are just about dry. This is actually, I'll just go ahead. Why don't I just go? I don't mind if I do. I'll just dump it in the trash compactor right now. There we go. Just wait a few minutes, and then we'll be ready to crush our heroes in the trash compactor. Okay, here we are. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, we're all done. These are all dry. They've been drying for a while, actually. And so we are ready to dump them in with the rest of the black ones that we already cut. So here we go. You want to put some in too? You want to put some foam in? Here, I'll put some right here for you. You put them in here, okay? In here, buddy. Don't mix them up with the old stuff. So here we go.
Here you go.
Here we go. We'll put them in. We'll put it inside.
Put inside.
Good job. Well, we're not gonna make everybody wait. So here's some for you. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got it? Thanks. All right, dump it in there, buddy. Let's put these guys in here too. Okay, we're all ready. Let's put the.
I help Daddy.
Yeah, you help Daddy. Let's mix it all up real good. All right, let's move it away from the scrap pile so we don't get it.
Daddy.
There we go. Look at that. It looks nice.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's dump him in there. Oh, let's put the trash monster, the Dianoga. Let's put him inside. Oh, monster. Oh, monster. There's his head sticking up.
No more.
You ready? Oh, no, leave him in there. Leave him in there, buddy. Keep him in there. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's going to eat people. Let's put this guy in. No. Ah! All right, let's start cranking it. Oh. Okay, we got it engaged now. You want to put Han Solo in there too? Oh, no. Let's put this guy. Let's put him through the hatch. Here.
Uh-huh.
Let's put this in here. This is where it goes. It's supposed to fit in there like that. And we pop open this hatch.
Uh-huh.
There. And dump him in. Wah! Oh, his foot is caught. There we go. Pull it out. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh, we got an escapee here. Get that guy back in there. Ah! You think we crushed the monster? Oh yeah, we're crushing the monster. Everything's getting really crushed actually. This is pretty good. You know, it has a stopping point. It stops right here. But everything's under pretty good tension now. Let's pop. The door is actually popped open. Look at that. Pop. Whoa! It kind of just pukes him out. There we go. Pretty nice. I'm really happy with this. I have to say I'm very happy with this. I want to get some photos and do some photo comparisons. Oh. Let's not get these mixed up with the scrap pile. That's my fault. I should have moved the scrap pile away. I'm going to get some photo comparisons, find some old photos online real quick of the 1977 one, photos taken in 1977 and what this looked like. So we can do a side-by-side. I'm fairly confident that this is almost 100% color accurate and everything. So anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching.